What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dr. Horse Prime. We're back with yet another banger, and today we're going to be talking about why I pay somewhere near about $4,000 a month for my Mopar. But that's not the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is to help you guys that are trying to figure out if you want to go out and get you one of these last call, these 2023 Hellcats before it's too late, and how much you can expect to be spending if you decide to. Let's go. Alright, so most important, we got to go over prices, what you can expect to pay out the door for these cars. If you're looking to get, and I'm not talking about a used vehicle, I'm talking about these last calls, these 2023s. If you're looking to try to get one, if you want to just get your regular Hellcat, you're going to be looking to pay somewhere near, I don't know, give or take about $90,000. If you want the Hellcat RedEye Jailbreak, like, which is the one that I'm in now, you're going to be looking at ballpark somewhere near about $100,000, depending on how your layout is. Now, if you want to know exactly what I paid for mine, MSRP markup, out the door, everything the exact way that I have it spec'd out, I'm going to drop a link to the video right up here. Make sure that you click on it. You can go and check that out. And if you are wondering, yes, they are still available. As for ordering it, it's a wrap. You can no longer order one of these cars. You can no longer have one of these Hellcats spec'd out to the way that you want it. But there are tons of them that have not been delivered yet, and it's happening every single week. They get delivered to the Dodge dealership. The person that ordered them, they show up, they start running numbers, and like, damn, I can't afford this. Never mind, I don't want it. And then they leave it there, and then the dealership posts it for sale. So you can still get one of these brand new, no miles on it. So let's dive into monthly payments. That is going to be the biggest factor, and you don't have to be rich, guys. You really don't, but you better be well off. I'm talking well off if you want to dive into one of these. So you can expect somewhere near, if you get a RedEye like the one I'm in right now, you can expect to be paying anywhere from about $1,500 to $1,600. If you want to be more specific, you want to know the exact right amount of money, you can do like what I'm about to do right here. You're going to go into Google. You can go to you can just Google car payment calculator, and it'll pull up this neat little calculator where you can put in the amount of the car, the amount of money that you're going to put down on the car, the state that you live in, and it'll tell you ballpark down to the penny on what you can expect to pay. But for the purposes of this video, let's say you got a $100,000 car and you're going to be looking at about $1,600 a month. Now that's already high. That's already scratched off most people that are looking into buying these vehicles. They're already $1,600, bro. That's $400 a week. I'm out. But that's just beginning, guys. We have not started talking about insurance, tires, oil changes, the gas, none of that. So next up, let's talk about insurance. You got to have insurance on these cars, guys. We're going to stay real conservative. I'm going to give you the bottom of the bottom numbers of what you can expect. You better hope that you're older with no bad driving history, no wrecks, no speeding tickets, nothing. You can expect to pay $200 and some change a month. That's what I have on mine, about $200 to $300 a month on insurance. So that's gonna knock you up from about that $1,600 range to about $1,900. Don't mess around and be young. If you're in your 20s, early 20s, you're a teenager, something like that, jack it on up. But we're just gonna keep it for conservative reasons. We're gonna say now we're at $1,900 with the payments and the insurance. Let's talk about gas. You got to have gas for these cars. If you're anything like me and you're just gonna weekend drive this car or drive it for pleasure, you're gonna fill up every single week, guaranteed. I only drive this car a couple times a week. I fill up every single week. To fill up, we're gonna say $60, which is more than that, but let's just go with $60. 60 times 4, because there's 4 weeks in the month. Now you're looking at what, $240. We're gonna tax that on to the $1,900. You're a little over $2,000 already. But for most people that get this car, they're not going to have a second car. So this isn't going to be a weekend car. They're going to be driving this car daily. So realistically, we're going to say you're going to fill up twice a week, because you're only getting, I think I'm averaging about, what, 9 miles to the gallon from the way that I drive. So you're going to be filling up twice a week in order to be able to daily drive this car. So we're going to say that bumps it up from the $240 to what, $480. So now we're looking at your insurance, your car payment, and the gas. That is a total price of $2,300 a month to own this car. Now we still have not factored in tires, oil changes, the whole 9 yards, the speeding tickets, which I promise you they're gonna come. So just at a minimum $2,300, that's what you can expect to be able to dish out in order to own one of these cars. So you have to ask yourself, is that something that I can afford? Because if not, go ahead and cross that Hellcat RedEye Jailbreak, cross it off your list, because like most other people that go out there and they get these cars and you can't afford that, it's being repoed, or you're going to join one of these street car takeovers, you're going to be doing donuts and you're going to completely destroy it and total it out. My best advice though is to get a second vehicle. That's why I went and I got another vehicle for several reasons. For one, like we went over, it's expensive. It's super expensive to own this car and to drive it every single day. But most importantly, if you drive this car every day, if you're taking it on grocery runs and you're taking it to work, you're leaving it in parking garages and stuff like that, you're gonna get robbed or the car is gonna get stolen. Guys, you have to be super careful in these cars. They are some of the most sought after cars. When I'm sitting here and I'm making videos like this, you can't see the passenger seat. I keep a gun in my passenger seat at all times. Behind these shades, you can't tell, but I'm constantly scanning the area. I keep an abandoned warehouse or something like that behind me, and I'm scanning the whole area in front of me. If you're driving home at night, you got to watch in your rearview mirror, because you will get followed. If there's a car behind me, I got to hit 6 blocks before going home, because you have to be just that cautious. So you got to get a second vehicle. But let's say you don't get a second vehicle and you get past the expense, you can overlook it. You can overlook the chances that you're either going to get robbed or you're going to get it stolen. Another big reason to have the second vehicle, you're probably going to go to jail in this car. Guys, I cannot explain to you how fun these cars are, but you cannot control yourself when you get in these cars. You're gonna speed. The sound of that supercharger, every single time you step on it, I don't care if you're in a residential area or if you're on interstate, guys, you're gonna want to hear that supercharger. You're gonna want to step on it. If I'm coming onto an on-ramp on the interstate and it's 75 miles per hour, 65 to get on, dude, I'm going every bit of 120 to get onto that on-ramp, because it's just that thrilling. You're gonna have valet mode in these cars. I know I've never put this thing in valet mode. I may have one time to do like a YouTube short or something, but driving this car around, ain't no valet mode. The black key that you get, throw it away. Throw it away. You're not going to use the black key. What is it even for? Nobody ever uses the black key in these Hellcats. Dodge, stop making them. Stop giving them to us. Give us 3 red keys. Now, before I wrap up this video, I do want to tell you, because at the beginning, I think I explained to you guys that I got multiple vehicles in that I'm paying just shy of $4,000 a month to own my Mopars. I have a total of 3 Mopars. I got my 2023 that I'm in right now. I also have a SRT 392. Yes, not the Scat Pack, an actual SRT 392. And I also have a 2023 Jeep Sahara. Between the gas for the cars, the electricity that I use to keep charging up the Jeep every day, all the tires that I have to buy, all the mods that I do for these cars to make YouTube content, I'm sitting around about $4,000 a month just in cars. Sometimes I sit back and I think about what kind of house I could have for that amount of money. But hey, you only live once, right? You got to pay to play. But that's about it, guys. I just wanted to deliver a really helpful video for some of you guys that are thinking about jumping into one of these cars. Hopefully this right here can help you make up your mind on whether or not you want to dive into this headache, into this financial disaster. But I'm telling you, I have 0 regrets. If I could go back, I'm buying all 3 again. So until next time, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you smash that subscribe button, click that notification bell for more content like this, and we'll catch you on the next go round. Peace.